Welcome to the MCN. It's kind of miserable in Scotland at the moment, so what's better than sitting in front of a nice fire, little glass of whatever you fancy, and having a read at a Militaria magazine. We don't have as many about as we used to. Way back in the 80s and 90s we had quite a good selection of Militaria magazines and military history magazines to choose from. These days we don't, there's very few about. I've got a few examples of some of the magazines I've had over the years. Military Illustrated, 1997. It was quite a nice magazine. A lot of history in it, not so much militaria, more military history. Long gone. Another magazine that was really good was Militaria magazine. These issues are from 1994. It was a French publication. They did an English version as well, which this one is. Really good mixture of military history, and it had quite a lot of nice uniforms and equipment. Excellent magazine. Price in 1994, £2.50, a bargain. There's a few other magazines which I can't seem to find. I've got a house full of magazines and books. Here's another one. I had great hopes for this magazine. It was called Military Monthly, and it was started by a friend of mine who was on the MCN forum way back in the late 90s. It was called Military Monthly, issue number 1, March 1998, and it cost £2.95. Ian Durant of Sentimental Journey, I'll put a link in the comments below. Ian, well known in the Militaria circles. This was a fantastic magazine. I subscribed to it as soon as it came out. Fantastic, good quality pictures. Being a photographer, that was always important to me. Good uniforms, good equipment, really good magazine. Issue 1. Issue 2. Now you can see lots of nice equipment, badges, ARP, the usual adverts. Magazines live or die by magazines, I'm afraid that's just the way of the world. Okay, really nice. Issue 3, not episode, it's not television, it's print media. Issue number 3, June 1998, changed the name to Military Journal. That's because it went to bi-monthly, every 2 months. This was the last issue. The magazine folded, and it's a shame because it really offered something we didn't have. Well, apart from the magazine I'm going to talk to you about in a minute. Anyway, Military Journal. A magazine that's currently still available. It's called Britain at War. I used to have a subscription for it. I don't now, because I'll come to this in a wee minute why I don't. This is more history rather than militaria, but there's some really nice articles in it. It's a Dambusters edition. Excellent magazine. My favourite magazine of all time, that sounds rather grandiose, doesn't it? My favourite magazine in Militaria was the Armourer magazine. Fantastic magazine. This, to me, covered everything that a Militaria collector would want. Absolutely fantastic. Monthly magazine, May 2021, £4.99, still a bargain. Loads of really good articles in it, history, collectibles, Militaria, really good articles. And if we have a wee look, page 10, and I quote, Militaria for sale. Lenny Warren trawls the internet to find bargains, rare, interesting or bizarre items of Militaria. Yep, Lenny Boy did a column in the Armourer magazine, did it for a couple of years, loved it. Deadlines, once a month. I was always really busy, so it was always a bit of a struggle to get it done on deadlines, but I'm an ex-newspaper guy, so I'm used to deadlines, and I tend to work better on a deadline. Armour magazine, absolutely fantastic. Sadly, it closed just about a year and a half ago, and it's left a huge gap in the Militaria collector's arsenal of reference. It's just nice to have a paper magazine. What's happening now though, and the reason why I don't have a subscription to Britain at War, I have an app in my iPad called Readly. This is not a sponsored video, I'm a customer of Readly, and you'll see that I think it's about 12 quid a month, 12 UK pounds if you're not from Britain. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of magazines, and what it does, it's got, let me see what I can find. Oh, classic car, coin collector, computer shopper, Commando comics. Commando comics, fantastic. Click one at random. Now come on, how cool is that? If you're anything like me, you grew up with Commando comics, this will eat away the hours. I mean, you will spend hours and hours on this. Fantastic. It's not just Commando comics. History of War magazine. So for one monthly fee, you're getting access to all these magazines. It's a really good deal. Iron Cross magazine. This is a sister publication of the Armourer. This magazine is still going. It might only be online. I'll have to check on that. But really, really good magazine. More specialised in German militaria and German military history. But good thing about the iPad, really good glossy punchy screen. You know, you can pinch and zoom, fantastic. Although the Armourer magazine is gone, with Readly you do get access to a lot of the back issues, and it's a fantastic way to read them. You can basically flick through the magazine at your leisure. Oh, it's that Lenny Warren bloke again. The good thing about this is you can, yep. How cool is that? It's no consolation for the magazine folding. It was a great magazine. It's a huge loss for the Militaria collecting community. What we find now is that, although I love magazines, this probably was the future of magazines, and it probably is the future of magazines, but sadly Militaria collecting is such a niche market. Magazines can't survive on this, which is a shame. It's the world we live in. So anyway, I hope you've had a wee bit of interest in seeing some of the magazines. Please like and subscribe to this video, and if you have any comments about magazines, Militaria magazines, maybe there's some magazines I don't know about, leave a comment below and tell me about them, and you know, let's just share the knowledge, share the interest and the passion of collecting Militaria. Anyway, it's rainy outside. I'm still wearing a coat and a hat, so I'm off for a wee glass of Jack Daniels, if I hope you don't mind. So anyway, have a nice time. Bye.